Like any sport, you gotta check the weather conditions before you start playing Mahjong. Wind speed, I would say 5 miles per hour to the southeast. Clouds, slightly overcast. Yusong's mental ability, a little sleepy because I ate a big burrito. All right, let's get into the game. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. My name's Yusong. Quick games lately. I don't know if you've noticed this, but we've played some quick games lately. That's not to say that like it's gonna be like that way forever. You've seen the video length. Sometimes you get load up into a South 4 round and you're there for like an hour and 20 minutes just slugging it out, going in the West 1 round. Everyone's trying to Riichi as fast as they can, finish whatever small Tanya, Dora hands that they've got. But then sometimes either someone gets shadow realmed or literally like there's no repeats and we just get to South 4 really fast, you know? A lot of characters in this one. A lot of characters in this one, but hey, I'm a bit of a character too. Lame. Lame. Okay, 4, 5, 6 mixed triple sequence is the way that this hand is heading. It takes a little bit of... I mean, we lose a little bit of efficiency, right? Because we have to discard the pair, but I mean, hopefully we can make something work. I would love to get the 4, 5, 6 mixed triple sequence if possible. What's the door? The door is the 9 of characters. Okay, that's a little spooky. That means this 8. Oh, okay. We might not be able to get the 4, 5, 6 mixed triple sequence, but if we call the pawn on the east wind right now, we can still win off of the Dora, which is also a really nice position to be in. Okay, I mean, this still keeps the 4, 5, 6 mixed triple sequence open. It's not great. It's a little bit greedy, but hey, Ariana Grande didn't write that song because she was feeling benevolent or particularly charitable. She wrote that song because she was greedy. And I'm not calling her as a person greedy. Ariana Grande has a song called Greedy. It's good. It's an absolute bop. Oh, you don't actually know it. You're just referencing it. No, I do know it. Baby, you got lucky because you're rocking with the best and I'm greedy. All right, getting a little bit punished here with the 7 of circles discards. Not that it would have even helped that much anyway, okay? I mean, if we chia 5 here, if we chia pet here, you wouldn't chia download a car, would you? If we chia 5 here, we can still get into Tenpai for the 6 and the 9 of characters. That's not terrible. Unfortunately, this hand is taking way too long. Just way too long. Player across from me opens up. Discards the east wind after a long time without you, my friends. I'll discard the 4 here. It's at least a half Suji with the 1. I'm not sure. There's a lot of 3 of circles being discarded. So now all 4 3 of circles are gone. So no one can have a 2, 3 weight. People could still have a 5, 6 weight. So this 4 wasn't necessarily that safe, but I'm taking my chances here. Got a 3-sided weight here. 3, 6, and the 9. I mean, that seems pretty likely, excuse me. And likable, I guess. Pretty adorkable, this weight. What, I've watched New Girl Season 1. Alright, and now obviously we're hoping for the Dora here. I don't know if anyone's going to discard the 9 of characters. It's a really valuable tile. We're getting into the late game. You got to assume that some people are in Tenpai. I'm a little scared because I don't know what this 7, 8, 9 chi is supposed to indicate. Maybe they have a 7, 8, 9 mixed triple sequence, and that's very, very scary. Don't get me wrong. I don't believe that this is that dangerous, actually. The player that I'm most scared of is this player because they open their hand. The player to my left has discarded some good stuff. Don't get me wrong. The 5, the 4, the major 5th, the minor 4th. Oops. It's late. It's late in the game. That's why you can't discard the Dora. I'll happily take your points, though. It's a 2,000 point win. Nothing to write home about, but still, we're lucky to see it. We're definitely lucky to see it. That was a move where I think the player to my left was just trying to get into Tenpai. I want to say like almost 100%. Let's check our shapes. 1, 2, 3. I want to keep some of these honor tiles. I really do. But with a hand like this, when I kiss you like this and you hold me like that. With a hand like this, it's not getting my gears going, okay? I can't exactly hang on to these tiles. I gotta look for some other shapes here. Like I'm playing around with a hit card game set. The east wind is the door. That's the reason why I threw this away. I know 1 green dragon has already been discarded, but I was like, the east wind is the Dora indicator, excuse me. The south wind is the Dora. Okay, people are getting rid of it. All right, what does that say about the state of this game? Well, it says that the expected value of everyone's hand is a little bit lower than normal, especially if more and more Dora keep coming out. Now, what does that mean for me? I have no idea, dude. I'm not good enough of a Mahjong player to effectively utilize that information. Sometimes I think about it. So I'm very lucky in that I live with a refrigerator that has like an ice maker. And so there's like this tray of ice, and I'm like, awesome. I'm in there constantly. I'm getting ice out the wazoo even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think we need this. And I think this 1, 3 isn't long for this world. I'm pretty sure we're going for a 6, 7, 8 mixed triple sequence, maybe an all simples hand on top of that. Okay, white dragon is not necessarily helpful, but you know what? I'm gonna keep it around. I honestly, because I'm like, one shape, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is our pair, and we have a 6, 7, 8 mixed triple sequence. Yeah, I'll take that any day of the week. Anyway, I got this ice maker, right? It's grinding out ice. It does really, it makes a lot of ice. But as I was scooping up some ice today, I'm like, there's ice back there that hasn't been touched since the inception of the ice maker. You know what I mean? Because I'm just scooping the ice from the top, and on the bottom there's like ice that's existed since the prehistoric days that I'm not necessarily getting. I don't know if that's bad. I don't think it's that bad. I don't think that bacteria can necessarily live in there. It's like minus a billion degrees in the freezer, but it just makes you think, you know? Anyway, let's take a look at the game. Player to my right has discarded some real gas with this. I mean, they've discarded some great tiles overall. I think I'm gonna cut this white dragon here. The reason that I'm keeping this, even though I discarded the 9, is because we don't know what the Facebook is yet. We don't know if this is a 5, 6, 7 mixed triple sequence or a 6, 7, 8 mixed triple sequence. And so with this, we can kind of keep both doors open. And you know what? I hate to say it, but I love to watch it leave my mouth. This is a nice tile to have right now because it's not a risky tile. So it's a 5, 6, 7 mixed triple sequence. The 8 should be safe here. The 8 should be safe here. Okay. Now if we chi a 3 of circles or a 5 of bamboo, I don't know if any, I mean, a 5 of bamboo has been recently discarded. I will gladly get into tenpai from that. 9 of circles, a little risky. It was discarded just 1 turn ago. Okay, that's fine. Player to my right discarding the green dragon. I mean, nothing spooky, but you gotta assume that some people are in tenpai right now. Oh, okay. The 2 of bamboo. Now, there's a name I haven't heard in a while. It was discarded. I mean, like, the 5 of bamboo was discarded semi-recently. So no one's on a 3-4 weight. A lot of this is bad news right now. Because people could be on a 6-9 weight. I'm gonna fold here. I know how ridiculous this might look, but there's 11 tiles left. The 9 and the 2 of bamboo, there's just not enough safety for me. Maybe for you, and don't get me wrong, you can call Riichi. When there's 2 tiles left in the wall, you can call Riichi. I've got mouths to feed at home, okay? I can't just be Riichiing away all my points. Any chance we get into tenpai? I don't think so by the end of the game. They discard the 9. Okay, it ends up passing. We'll have to see if that was a misplay or not. I'll cut the 7 here. I mean, they changed up their hand. I don't know. Maybe they're waiting on the 9 now. You never know. Why not be as safe as possible here? Westwind, we know to be safe unless someone's on the most devious weight of all time. Okay, so people were waiting for bamboo tiles. There weren't a lot of bamboo tiles open. I'm gonna have to pay 3,000 points myself. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. If that's the price I have to pay for winning that 2-han hand at the start of the game, so be it. All right, maybe a 1, 2, 3 mixed triple sequence here. Maybe. It's not looking good for these honor tiles though. 1 shape, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I believe hard enough in this 5, I'll keep it around. If I believe hard enough in this 5 to become its own shape, I'm gonna keep it. I know, like, we could draw a 2 here and it would be awful, or we could draw a 6 here and it could be the most pogged pickup of all time. So what are our shapes here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are our 5 shapes in our hand. If we get lucky, maybe we can kind of keep this white dragon. I am personally not sure that it's going to happen. Okay, we have 1 copy of the Dora. We don't really know where the others are right now. That's okay. Can we make use of another copy of the Dora? We can. We definitely have to do some refinancing, but we can make use of the Dora. I'm cutting the 5 right now. Because why? Because we want to make use of this 1, 2, 3. I know we can make use of the 3, 4, 5, but then we can't use this 1 and the 3 together. What is this? Okay, this is a really strange discard. Maybe they're really fiending for a half flush or an all simples hand. It's a very strange, this triple 1 pin discard. 1 of circles discard. Another 5. Okay. Plus a Dora. What? Have they been in Tenpai this entire time? They're just waiting for an easy all simples victory? I mean, you got to be careful with this because this could also... I was going to say half flush, but really you got rid of all those ones? All those ones inside your trunk? 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, 3. Ugh. I mean, very spooky to discard this 3. It's close enough to the Dora. People are incentivized to keep, you know, 1s and 2s, so not necessarily safe there. We drew 3 red dragons this game. Yeah, it's pretty disrespectful. It's pretty disrespectful. In like a celestial sense, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I thought my existence was okay, but clearly not. Oh my god. Oh my god. Pain, dude. All right, maybe we learned a lesson. No, I don't think I learned anything from this round, dude. I don't think that this is necessarily the wrong play. I think that this is bad luck. The player across from me slams the Riichi button. I am so happy to fold this hand. You have no idea how happy I am to fold this hand. This hand was going nowhere fast. Took a midnight train going to no 10 at the end of the game. Okay. Strangely, we're running out of some safe tiles. How many 8s are represented? Only 3 8s. They could still have a 7, 8 weight. It's not unheard of. Toss out a 7. I mean, I have 3 9s. How many 7s are gone? 2 7s are gone. It's not necessarily safe. What do I take instead? No, they could be on a 1 4 weight. I can't really do that. I guess I cut the 9s. They could have a 7 8 weight. Ah, okay. Luckily it passes, but I could genuinely see us getting wronged in that situation. It's not necessarily safe. All right, fine. Oh, finally. All the 3s, 4s, and 5s of characters. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you. I'm upset. Yeah, I'm a little angry. Yeah, I might cry, dude. Not a safe tile, by the way. No one calls Ron, though. And we make it out to live another day. Okay, maybe we should be a little bit more careful, pay a little more attention to these discards. Player to my left, again, has some really strange stuff going on, so I'm not sure what's happened. I'm going to keep cutting these 9s. I mean, they switched up their hand. Maybe they could somehow win off of this 9, but it would be... I mean, that would be very, very strange. Okay, they pawn. They cut a 3. You know what? Thank you for the music. The songs I'm singing. Thank you. That's a Mamma Mia reference, by the way. Thank you for discarding the 3. You've given me 2 safe outs. A 6? I mean, it's pretty spicy. I mean, they have discarded a 6 before. I'm pretty sure that was right before they called Riichi, though. So not necessarily safe. And we know that we could get away with tossing this Eastwind at the end of the game. Maybe they're on some kind of single tile weight, though? I'm not sure. I'm genuinely not sure. This they've cut since they've called Riichi, right? I mean, a little risky, but I was just a little scared that they pivoted to like a half flush single tile weight. I know it's unlikely. I know. But you know what? I'm glad I didn't deal into anyone. Sure, we're getting all the points drained from us, and it's still the East 2 round. That's okay. That's okay. All right, what are our shapes here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have all the shapes that we need here. Not all of the shapes are good. In fact, that 2, 3 shape is way better than this 7, 9 shape. And it's way better than this 1, 2 shape. So honestly, the 1, 2 shape was way worse than the 7, 9 shape. Okay, we have to be a little bit careful about that. Maybe a 1, 2, 3 mixed triple sequence though. Ah, yes. It was all for the 1, 2, 3 mixed triple sequence. Really though? Really though? I'm going for this? I guess I am. 1 shape. 2, 3, 4, and then 5 is the pair of 8 of characters that we have. Okay. We can open our hand to complete this 1, 2, 3 mixed triple sequence. Holy moly, what a draw. What an incredible draw. Okay, player to my right, cheese. Maybe they're going for a full flush or an all simples hand. We're not quite sure yet. I'm aiming. I'm jonesing for this. Oh, they have 2 red 5s in their hand. That's pretty spooky. That's pretty spooky, not gonna lie. 2 of bamboos have been discarded. That hurts me. I'm not gonna lie. That genuinely hurts me. And if we continue on this path, we could, oh, 2 of bamboos are gone. It's really unlikely that the last one comes out. I'm so scared of dealing into this person's hand too. It's a very spooky hand. All the good tiles have come to me when I need them the least. They're the tiles that I, not the tiles that I need, but the tiles I deserve. Okay, they cut a 4. How many 2s are represented? 3 2s. Okay. I would love the last one if you're offering. Or I would love to chi a 1, 2, 3 of characters too. Get into Tenpai at least. Let me have a chance at getting into Tenpai. Are there any simple Yaku that they could have? They could have a triplet of the red dragons. They could have a triplet of the green dragons, I guess. Okay, a lot of bamboo tiles coming out. There's only 1, 2 of bamboo left. There's the Riichi call. 4 of circles. Despite all my rage, I am just a folding in a cage, okay? This hurts. This definitely hurts, dude. Call me a car rental company. Call me a car rental company to my freaking face in the comments, okay? We have to fold here. This hand is okay. It just took a little too long. The player across from us called Riichi. There's nothing we can do about it. We could still endeavor to play aggressively. Nah, dude, no way. Okay, we'll cut the 6. We know it's safe. We know that the 4 is safe. This 8 of bamboo, I mean, now it's Tsuji to the 5. Maybe that gives us a little more leeway into throwing it down. Okay. And a lot of these 4s have been discarded. So how many 2s are represented? 3 2s, 3 3s. This 1 is like most likely safe. They just discarded the 8 of bamboo though. Okay, if you're gonna give me a chance to throw that one down, I'll absolutely take you up on it. Okay, all the 4s are gone. I'm pretty sure these ones are safe. I would be so shocked if they were waiting on like a single tile wait for the 1 of bamboo. But that's Mahjong. Honestly, that's Mahjong. Sometimes it's gonna happen. Dude, this person had a good hand. What did I tell you? Something was, I don't know. Tanyao, 2 Dora, 2 red 5. That's a Mangan. That's very scary. And they're playing as Washizu. The main antagonist in Akagi. That's very scary. That's very scary indeed. All right, what do I do here? Cut the south wind probably. Yeah. What was I also hovering over? Oh, I was hovering the date over. That was what you were seeing in the bottom right hand corner. Okay. I was like, was I just giving out my location to literally everyone? No? Good. Okay, what is this hand doing? This hand could be a nice all simples hand. We can still accept the Dora, which is the 4 of characters. You'll love to see it. We would absolutely love to draw another white dragon as well. Any mixed triple sequence in this hand, maybe 3, 4, 5, but extremely unlikely. Extremely unlikely. This 9 we also don't need, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll cut this 9. I don't know what it's gonna do for us, man. I don't know. The chances that it does anything for us are pretty low. I would still love to draw another white dragon. 3, 4, 5 mixed triple sequence dream is actually very much alive. All right, we drew another real voice reveal. We drew another 9 immediately. So punished, so punished. Player to my right doing some thinking, but at least we know that the 8 of characters is gonna be safe. I actually don't think that this is that great, but whatever. We'll throw it out. Still would love to pick up the Dora here. The longer we hang on to these tiles, the more dangerous they get, because they are adjacent to the 4, you know? And people are incentivized to keep any tile around the 4. Any port in a storm. All right, I'm tossing the white dragon now. So this is the downside of, yeah, holding onto the white dragon for a long time. It lets other people amass a pair of them. That's fine. That's fine. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 could still be a possibility here. It's a very spicy situation though. We got to get rid of some of these tiles. I genuinely think having too many character tiles is like very, very scary for us right now. I don't want to be caught holding those at the end of the game. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6, 7. Okay, sure thing. We can now endeavor to cut this 3. All right, are we scared that this person has like a mixed triple sequence? Probably not. They're willing to cut something close to the Dora though, so they are in Tenpai. I mean, they have a 4, okay, they are in Tenpai. Wow, holy moly. Wow, okay, this is a very spooky situation. I was like, I'm pretty sure they're in Tenpai. I was gonna cut the 3 of bamboo, which is safe, but they had a pretty good hand. What is this? Okay, technically all of our Dora tiles are valuable. That's the worst part. Call me a Daniel Cesar song, the way I'm the worst part. I'm keeping them. I'm not freaking selling. Because I'm trying to like open up the chance that I get 1 duplicate of any of these 4 tiles just to make this hand a little less painful. 1 less painful hand. Oh, some more garbage? Oh, I'm sorry. It's my first time at Applebee's with this new kiosk system. I must have accidentally put in the order for all the garbage that you could ever possibly want. Got a pair of the North Winds though. Of course, the player to my left is gonna take the East Winds. Fair enough, fair enough. But now we can open our hand and we can make use of a 1 of bamboo, and we can probably find something for this 5 to do as well by the end of the game. There's a Dora discard though. You never love to see that. Yeah, okay. They're probably in Tenpai. On the scariest character tile weight of all time. They haven't discarded any character tiles. Very, very spooky right now. The 9 is safe. I'm going to take this opportunity. Let me stop you right there. I'm going to take this opportunity to get rid of the 9 of characters. I'm not going to be caught holding that bag at the end of the game, okay? You won't catch me investing in crypto anytime soon. Player to my right pawns the 7 of characters. Interesting. I wonder if that's going to do significant damage to the player across from us, right? Across Lord. Because it looks like they're going for all character tiles. Wow. Even so, they discard the 5. Even so, we have some tough choices. I can't, dude, here's the thing. I legitimately can't discard these North Winds either. I know I'm the only one sitting in the North seat, but if they're on a half flush, which is so represented right now, just took out Tomato Town. If they're on a half flush, they can also make use of the North Winds. So what do I discard now? The 5 and the 6 of circles? Oh, what a terribly restrictive hand. Fine, take my North Winds. Not even in Tenpai. I have to get rid of this 2 to get into Tenpai. Oh, I can't get into Tenpai. Not like this. I'm so overjoyed that someone else won that one with the easiest all simples hand of all time. Very scary situation. I promise you. Let's go back into the logs after this. A lot of things to keep track of. You know what? I'm going to write it down in my little notebook to not forget to go back in the logs for the East 3 round. Snorlax notebook, not merch, by the way, not sponsored content. It's genuinely my daily driver of choice, though. East 3. Okay, this hand is okay. There's not a lot of garbage, which I'm honestly thankful for. The 6 of bamboo, we can absolutely make use of a 6 of bamboo. Get rid of this 9. We're feeling pretty good after that. Call me a Michael Bublé song. Not an all simples hand here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All right. I mean, I understand holding on to the 4 is nice. It's nice speculation, but like, I'm not going to bend over backwards just to make the 4 happen into my hand when I've already got all the shapes that I need. Player to my right, immediately. I mean, they're on a tear as the dealer. For sure, for sure. Okay, they're probably on a flush for the circle tiles. Or at the very, very least, they are using circle tiles. Very, very scary set of discards here. If we also want to make use of these circle tiles, we got to get them out of our hand fast. Enjoy this 9. I mean, but even so, this 8 is the later it gets into the game, the more dangerous this gets. It's like thinking like, oh, like I'm a pretty normal person, and then all your mental health, starts to come alive in your 20s as they are wont to do, and you're like, oh, actually, I'm jokerifying myself right now. I say this as someone who, whatever, you know, you've watched the intros to these Mahjong videos, okay? Very scary to keep a lot of these circle tiles late into the game, but they're even willing to discard some circle tiles. Oh, that doesn't make me feel good at all, dude. That doesn't make me feel good at all. Okay, I'm gonna cut a character tile. I need them to discard a 6 or an 8 for me to feel good about this. I know it's not 100% the case. Why do I feel like they're in Tenpai? All right, fine. We'll cut this 112 shape. If we have to, we can cut this 899 shape and still, and you know what? We don't give up. This is a great situation of not giving up, because even though they're in Tenpai, even though we can't get rid of any of our circle tiles until it's like absolutely proven to be safe, we can still get into Tenpai our own way. It's not great, don't get me wrong. I would love to have like anything else, like an easier path, but it's the path that we have. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pairs as well. Maybe pivoting towards a 7 pairs hand by the end of the game. That's a circle tile. I can't, dude. I literally can't. I'm paralyzed with fear right now. The player to my right is on the biggest tear of their life. They're discarding some circle tiles as well. Player across calls Riichi. Oh, baby. Yeah, dude, I don't know what to discard either. They discard the 8. Okay, I could kiss you on the mouth. I could kiss you on the mouth right now. Ridiculous, right? The player to my right as the dealer Dora-san. Something was spooky there. Something was very, very spooky there. This hand has taken lift off on me. She said goodbye. This hand is very good. Whoa, 1, 2, 3, 4. We need like a 5th shape here. If we get closer and closer into Tenpai, I will con this hand. Mark my words. No new taxes and I will con this hand. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need like a 5th shape here. We need like a 5th shape here. I don't want to con too early because that gives other people too much information, and that makes other people's Riichis way too powerful. Way, way, way too powerful. But late game, as we're nearing Tenpai, we can call a closed con into a Riichi. Yeah, and this is how we do it. Unfortunately, unfortunately, this is a little bit of a tricky situation. 1 of circles and 8 of circles are really valuable. We have neither of those. It's not great. Would have loved for that con to be a little bit more fruitful. But now I slam the con into the Riichi. We have 2 chances at an Orador. The weights aren't great, but it's okay. It's okay. And this might force other people to play defensively, which is honestly also very important. Okay, 9 of circles coming out. Again, we're waiting on the 3. We're waiting on the 3 of circles and the 2 of bamboo. If we hit miracle Oradors here, this is our chance back into the game. All right, that's a goddamn nightmare. I'll tell you right now, I'm scared out of my mind right now. Okay, oh! It passed. Okay, the 1 of circles passes. Please let me win this one. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't look. It passes. Okay. Oh god, dude. It's a huge hand. Who gave him all these Dora? Who gave him all these Dora though? Hey, who gave them all these Aura as well? Who did that? Give me a second. Give me a second to emotionally recover, please. I'm not asking that much. Just a second to emotionally recover. Oh my god. Okay, what did we learn from that? What did we learn from that? All right, you can con and still back down, okay? It's not a sign of weakness. Don't do this fragile, toxic masculinity thing. You can still con and then back the frick away from the computer, okay? It's still possible. I'm losing my mind. Come on, dude. No, dude, no, not like this, not like this. I don't know what they're waiting for. Maybe it's bamboo tiles. How many Han is this? If it's a half flush? Half flush, maybe half outside hand. Prevalent wind. It's like 3 Han. Best case scenario. They have nothing in their hand but a half flush and a south wind. That's 3 Han. Am I willing to deal into 3 Han? No, because my hand is just garbage right now. It's just pure it's just absolute detritus right now. I'm sorry. I know this hand could turn into something, but not in the face of this. Not in the face of, it's just too spicy for me right now. I feel like I'm on hot ones right now. This is horrifying. And I'm not even getting any good interview questions. You know what I mean? They discarded a 7 of circles the turn before. We got to take our opportunity to make our great escape. Call me Gwen Stefani. There's the Dora. It passes. Maybe they're in Tenpai already. This 2 of circles. Oh, God. Maybe they're in Tenpai if they're willing to discard the Dora. I mean, hilariously, we are almost in Tenpai as well. Someone show me that the 2 is safe. I know that two of circles have been discarded. However, it was really early on in the game. And of course, there's the Riichi. This is a minefield right now. At least I could kiss you on the mouth right now. Okay. We can full with the 1 of bamboo. I mean, what are we hoping for? We're hoping that one of the other 2 players deals into the player in first place, and then we have an easier time getting into second. These are not the words that you want to hear from your pilot right now. I understand that. Psh, this is your captain speaking. I'm really scared. I'm really scared. All right. Hilariously, we have no safe tiles. Suji is the 9 to the 6, and we can discard that. They've also discarded a 9 before. Okay. 4 of characters also looking to be extremely safe right now. Sure thing. Sure thing. Dora is also hilariously safe, so we'll keep that in our back pocket for the last discard. It's a 2 Han hand, but they're the dealer, so it's way worse than it is. I mean, it's a little bit worse than it is. The good thing about this is that there's a lot of repeat. I mean, we're still in the South 1 round. I mean, this hand can go. This hand can absolutely go. What did we learn about this last time? We don't have to con, dude. We don't have to con. Sometimes you just get good teachers and you don't have to supplement your learning via Khan Academy. Sometimes you can just do your homework and learn that way. Maybe reread the chapter. Okay, maybe a 1, 2, 3 mixed triple sequence here. I don't know. We need like bigger hands than this. So here's what we do. We get into Tenpai and we con. I know. You sung. I could clip this on YouTube and play it back for you. Didn't you just say that you shouldn't be conning? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, you're right. But come on, this hand has nothing else going for it. Maybe a toy hand. Maybe an all triplets hand. Maybe. I mean, this helps this shape out, no doubt. Okay, player to my right does not need any character tiles. They want to race? Let's race. 2-3 shape, you love to see it. Maybe I could have discarded one of these. I guess I'm keeping the option open for all triplets hand, although extremely unlikely as it is. All right, here we go. So we're waiting on the 3 of characters. I'm gonna con here. I'm a fire in my laser, con, okay? I'm gonna have to con, because why? I want the points. I want the frickin' points. What's the door here? It's the green dragon. Oh, okay, they're tossing it. Maybe they're in Tenpai, maybe they're getting close. A very spooky situation. They haven't discarded any character tiles, neither has the player to my left. Can't do all triplets anymore. It'd be taking 2 steps backwards for 1 step forward. Not in this economy, no thank you. They discard a red 5. That's, come on, what are we doing here? Oh my god, what are we doing here? The east wind is also pretty scary, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. We don't even have the opportunity to do a 1, 2, 3 mixed triple sequence anymore. I was kind of thinking about that. This should be safe, although the player to my right is definitely waiting on circle tiles. Although this is a really aggressive half flush. Okay, they want bamboo tiles. They want bamboo tiles. They're probably in Tenpai. If they're willing to cut all these valuable tiles, I'll run this. I want to shut down other people's hands because I also don't want to be put into a position where I have to deal into them. Plus, if we're fighting for third place right now, let's fight for third. Let's get down and dirty. You think I'm not above a 1,000-point hand? False. I love 1,000-point hands. I eat 1,000-point hands for breakfast. All right, what is this hand doing? I'm keeping the Dora and I'm keeping the white dragon. If I wanted to there, I could have opened up my hand for the most aggressive half flush of all time. Okay, here's the thing. Here's the messed up part of it all. Now I would do it. Now I would absolutely do it. West seat opening up on the west wind. Can't blame him for that. I would make that play any day of the week. All right, making our way downtown. Walking fast. Faces past and I'm Mongon. Maybe they're looking for character tiles. I mean, this is a pretty dangerous situation. Here we go, though. Here we go. Don't pawn this, please. Someone's thinking about it. I'm gonna cut some of my more dangerous tiles, like this 2 of circles here. They could still Ron me. Don't get me wrong. This is a really aggressive string of discards. I'm pretty sure they're in Tenpai. These tiles are looking safer by the day. That's a terrifying discard. But if we want to compete with this hand, we have to get rid of it sooner rather than later. Okay. Legit terrifying. Legit terrifying. I don't know if we can get rid of more character tiles now. Of course, if we don't draw anymore, that's perfect. This is also a scary situation because if they're going for the half flush, then they can actually make use of the Dora. The gods were not with me this round. I can't discard this 6. It's too risky. Oh man, and we're getting good tiles too. We're getting good tiles too. What do we discard here? Probably the 9 of bamboo. If we had to discard something. I can't discard a character tile and I can't discard a Dora. Yeah, I should have been more brave with the 9 of bamboo pawn at the start. I should have been more brave there. I think if I was in an opportunity to race with the player to my right, we could have raced. Genuinely. Okay, player across from me is also not slowing down. Green dragon looking to be fairly safe. Fairly odd parents even. They're cutting character tiles. This just to me shows that they're in Tenpai. Why else would they be willing to discard all like tiles they could theoretically need? All right, I'll cut this 2 here. It's Suji to that 5 that was recently discarded. And we know that the player on our left doesn't need it. Player on our right, I'd be so shocked if they needed circle tiles at all. Southwind, sure, there's only 1 of them left. You'd have to be on a devious single tile wait if you wanted to Ron me off of that. 1 of characters, finally safe. Hilariously, might be able to get back into Tenpai. If someone discards a 6, that's the only way we can start fighting for this hand, really. Otherwise, this 6 is just way too scary. I know there's also a possibility that the player to our right is not waiting on the 6 of characters. Dude. Okay, fine. Fine, he says, holding back tears. Maybe we should have, yeah, I think for the best chances for us to get into I know it's Suji to the 3 as well, dude, but they could have something dumb. Okay, they could have a 7, wait, a 5, 7, wait. This is not Tenpai, despite what it looks like, it is not Tenpai. If we chi a 5 of characters, that's the only way we get into Tenpai. No offense, I don't think anyone's gonna drop a 5 of characters this late into the game. All right, we're not getting into Tenpai. It would take a miracle for us to get into Tenpai. 5 of characters, please. 6 of characters, okay. 6, show me the 6. Ah, they were waiting on the 5. They were waiting on the 5, but they could have been waiting on the 6. And also, other players were waiting on the Dora. You don't get rid of the Dora there. The player across from me straight up had no Yaku and opened up their hand anyway and discarded some great tiles. Through over a large sample size, that behavior is gonna get you into trouble. I genuinely believe that. And yet I'm the one losing here. So who's to say, you know? All right, what's our shapes? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this is probably gonna be our pair. Okay, that's not terrible. That's not terrible. We can even refinangle things with this 3, 5 of bamboo shape that we have in our hand. The best case scenario for this hand is a Riichi Pinfu opportunity, a Pinfu-tunity. Again, it's not a trademark yet, but I'm working on the paperwork as we speak. Door is gonna be the 8 of circles. We could make use of an 8 of circles. I would love an 8 of circles in this hand. Give it some spice. Okay. Unfortunately, we're drawing a little bit of garbage right now. A lot of bamboo tiles being discarded. I know that we could con that to try to get like four new Dora. Like, I don't know. It's just not worth it for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I think we actually cut this 4 here. 1 shape, 2, 3 as our pair, 4 as this 8, 9, and 5 as this 1, 2, 3. Don't get me wrong. Some of these shapes leave a lot to be desired, but I think this might be the most efficient way we can go about this. Okay. I guess I'm gonna keep this open. Think of this as our pair, and this is an 8, 8, 9 shape. We can still make use of a 7 here. 3 is not going to be that helpful. Could we have gone for the full flush here? I don't think so. That's a little too risky for me. Player to my left has not discarded a single circle tile. We got to be a little bit wary of that. Neither has the player to our right, though. Player across from us hasn't discarded any character tiles. Nothing really scary. It looks like we've discarded some scary stuff. Okay, player across from us discards the Dora. I have no idea. Okay. All right, what's the best draw right now? It's a 5 of bamboo. Then we do Riichi on a 2-sided weight. I got to get rid of this 4. It's not perfectly safe, especially with that 8 discard. A little spicy to be sure. Player across from me doing some thinking. Maybe they're in Tenpai. They're willing to cut the Dora. Do I con this? Can I kick it? It's way too scary right now. I would love to cheat this, but how am I supposed to win after that? Oh, man. Trust me, I hate it too. I hate it too. The 3 and the 5 though, there's not a lot of safety imbued within those tiles. I don't want to deal into anyone else. I'm gonna get rid of the 6 of characters tile because it's very, very scary. Sure, I could have gotten Ron right there. Call me the Gryffindor house, the way I be getting Ron Weasley'd. Sure, it's just it's a little too spooky. This is risk adverse, don't get me wrong, but like, what? You're gonna fight with that hand? You get dealt that hand as your starting hand, and you're like, oh yeah, I'll like go aggressively with this. Again, this is why you play safe. They deal into the Riichi Ipatsu, and they hit an Oradora as well. 3 on hand, not as the dealer, but still very scary, right? And now we're wrestling in the mud right now. Maybe they wanted to play really aggressively because they're the dealer. I can understand that fact. Okay, Dora is a 6 of bamboo. We can definitely make use of the 6. The rest of our hand, nothing to write home about. Not much to write home about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have all our shapes technically, but I want to make use of the Dora. You know what? Let's split the difference and cut the 2 of. Let's cut the 2 of characters. If we get another Southwind, I will be overjoyed. Again, some of our shapes aren't super great. I mean, this 4, 6, 8 shape is pretty strong now. The 7 is not doing much, but it lets us take a 6. It lets us take a 6 really, really easily. Okay, player to my right discarding some scary stuff right off the bat. Sure thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 shapes in our hand. Player to our right discarding some scary stuff. I mean, like, this hurts. This definitely hurts. Because in terms of efficiency, the best tile that we can discard is the red 5. But in terms of value, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Take it. Why do that, Yusong? Why do that? Well, I want a chance to win. We're in the dealer, and I want to give myself the most opportunities to be able to call Ron possible, okay? So if that's the case, I'm gonna make my hand as efficient as possible. I'm gonna sacrifice the value. I don't think they're in Tenpai yet. 4 of bamboo, probably not gonna come out. It's close enough to the Dora. It's pretty scary. They sumo anyway, and we're the dealer, so we have to pay a bigger penalty. Okay. They sumo off of the... We need like a 2-Han hand in order to get into third. Okay. 1 Dora Green Dragon. 2,000 points. If we get a direct hit off of the player to our left, we can do it. Oh, dude, chill for a second. Give me a second. Give me a second to emotionally recover. A 147, some of the worst shapes I've ever seen in my entire GD life. Thank you. Can I have another? Thank you. Thank you so much. Keeping the red dragon just cuz, man. Just cuz. I have to keep the 1. I have to keep the 1. I have to keep the chance alive. What are they waiting for? I have no idea. They have a Northwind pawn, though. All right, you have a red dragon? Let's see it. Okay, they don't. I'm going to be honest. I was very scared there. I was very scared there. This hand has no pair. This hand has no pair. Okay. We can still kind of get there. Maybe a single tile wait for the 1 or the 3 of characters. Player to my left is also racing, right? They want to solidify their 3rd place position. Show me the green dragon. I'm like, the reason that this player would be pawning is if they have the east wind, because they're the east seat, right? At least the 7 is Suji to the 4. Never mind. I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm a bit of a shell of a human right now. Okay, 6. At least the 3 is Suji to the 6. 4 of circles deletes it safe to the 2 most dangerous players around me. There's the Dora. Get rid of this. At least we know that the 5 of bamboo is probably safe. This is a terrible situation to be in. I'll just tell you right. I shouldn't have conned, man. I shouldn't have gone to Khan Academy. Oh, I shouldn't have conned. I shouldn't have conned. Here's the hilarious part of that whole thing. Of that whole game. We didn't deal in once. We didn't deal in once, dude. The defense stat is about to be out of control, right? The defense stat is literally 100. The defense stat is literally 100. East 3. We gotta review the East 3 round. Something was weird about it. Nothing was weird about this. Why did I write down the East 3 round? Something was weird about this though. I can't discard the Dora. I mean, they're not even in Tenpai. Who's in Tenpai right now? Right, the player to my right is in Tenpai for the 4-7. Okay. And they deal the 7 here. What do they have? They're not even really in Tenpai. And they could have gone a 4-6-7, 7-8-9. Could have discarded this. I guess this 3 instead. The 3 would have been pretty safe. Why did I write down that round? I mean, there was one I conned, right? No, this was not the round that I conned. I didn't deal in one. Oh, I did deal in. No, I won once. I didn't deal in once this game. I didn't deal in once, dude. Oh man, and yet. Ah! But the rest of this hand is worthless. The rest of this hand is worthless. And I just gave other people like some good stuff, but this is a decent enough weight. What did this player do in response? They didn't call Riichi on the first turn. What did they draw? What did they draw? They wait on a closed... I'm mad, dude. I'm so mad. I've lost on a closed weight 7 of circles discard before. Why does that seem so familiar to me? They sumo, right? Or I don't, or no, yeah, because I didn't deal in. They must have sumoed this tile. Oh. Take your mind off of it. This player deals a 3. Why? Player crosses in Riichi. I lost to this person. I lost to this person. What do you have that's safe? Okay. You can make the Suji read for the 3. I understand you don't have a lot more that's safe. Okay, if they had a 6-7 weight, I'm not sure they would have discarded all these 6s and the 7s. 8s, I mean, but you know, I applaud your caution here. The safest tile is the 3. They cut this instead because it's Suji to this. I mean, I guess the logic applies, right? What's better about this? I mean, it's a more recent Suji read. That's okay. Some 4s are gone. I don't know, man. I'm just mad that I lost this game. I'm genuinely upset that I lost this game. Over a large sample size. No way, right? No way. But you know what? I still think that we're getting better. Recognizing when the shapes in our hand are okay and keeping some character tiles, that's gotta count for something, right? That's gotta count for something. That's gonna do it for today. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and a comment. It keeps the fire within me burning. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more new videos every day. I stream every week on Twitch, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 4 p.m. PST. I hope to see you there. I really do. Of course, join us in the Discord as well. Incredible community. Share your Mahjong epic highs and epic lows. Ask for a friendly game. It's been done before, many times. All right, until next time, please be patient with yourself. Please take care of yourself, okay? All right, I'll talk to you soon. Peace.